Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Just a quick look at Verasity today then, and as we can see, continuing with the theme of the week, extremely low volatility and interest volume in general for Verasity. You can see really we have just been absolutely flatlining in terms of interest, at least on this KuCoin chart for Verasity. You can see really the price hasn't moved at all, not that much volume at all at the minute either, really just been cooling off after this big move to the upside. You can see we got to these kinds of points before, didn't we, where basically, as I said, when I was covering Verasity all the way down here when we're on the way down, just trickling to the downside, not much interest. You can see the volume extremely low, and we are starting to cool off again for Verasity in this area. You can see the huge pump here followed by the correction, and now really, as I said in previous videos, chopping sideways, waiting for a bit of a move in the markets, waiting for interest to come back. And I think, you know, buyers just biding their time here, thinking this is probably going to trickle back down a bit lower before they start getting in again. Like I said before, the way I'm trading this, I'm just averaging in to a long position on all of these key levels. I'm actually probably going to add another position if we come and test the 0.23 Fibonacci level here again. I'm looking really to target for a little long position, somewhere maybe up to the next Fibonacci level here, after the 0.38, maybe the 0.50 here. I've got a long-term bag of Verasity that I'm not going to touch, but I do have a trading position here that I have averaged into. It's currently sitting at around break even at these prices, and I probably want to add another large position here to average in a bit lower, because I do think this is probably going to get a bounce in this area again, judging by how strong the price action has been. Really, obviously not much volatility or volume, but we haven't seen ourselves trickling to the downside like we did in this long bearish period here. So in reality, I would say for Verasity right now, looking like we're just waiting for our moment, aren't we, in the markets? Massive move to the upside, decent correction, and now consolidating and waiting for the time to strike for another move to the upside. Obviously, market's looking quite favorable and bullish at the minute. A quick look at Bitcoin will show you that we have actually been doing pretty damn well recently. I've actually got a nice little long position on Bitcoin right now, doing very well. You can see here the back test of the to that level that I did say here, of the Fibonacci level. We came back inside this area, got the back test, and you can see here we've come up to the upside. A little bit of a coiling pattern right now for Bitcoin, probably going to head to the upside again. But once we do start to see Bitcoin crabbing and going sideways, we're probably going to see Verasity start to move to the upside in a little bit of an altcoin season like we did before. And in my opinion, you know, Verasity, very, very good long-term crypto in my opinion. If you look at the macros here, you can see with the Fibonacci extensions as well, getting back up to, you know, 9 or 10 cents from the current price, a very nice 10x from the current price, as we've, you know, as we can see, just to get back to the all-time high, which is really cool. Obviously, a massive breakout of the bull market, of the bear market resistance, sorry. Breakout of the Fibonacci, and now really this is looking like, in my opinion, this is set up pretty much perfectly to start working its way up through the Fibonacci levels over the next few years, going into another bull market. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens, and you know, if this channel here holds up over the next few years, you know, we could be going into a bull market the end of 2024, start of 2025, up here in this region. I've actually lost, for some reason, at the bottom of the chart here, the ability to look into the future on the timeline, but you can see we're probably getting into 2025 about this level here, heading up towards that fabled $1 level. Entirely possible in my opinion. Obviously it's going to be a bit of a bumpy road. We could do something like this before we get up there, but in my opinion, Verasity are going to do very well in the long term, and we are just waiting to see what happens next, aren't we? So that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. It takes like 5 seconds, and I'd really appreciate it. And if you do want to become a YouTube member and support the channel that way, you can also do that, and you'll get some cool benefits in there as well. So with all that being said, I appreciate you all very much, and I'll see you in the next video.